Hello, and welcome to the Disney Dunces. Using your touch-tone keypad, please enter the first three letters of the movie title you would like to see. You've selected Cadet Kelly. If this is correct, please press 1 now.
Hello and welcome to Disney Dunces, the only Disney podcast presented by self-proclaimed non-experts. I'm Dunce number 1. But you can just call me Richard.
And I'm Craig Stew, and I'm Dunce number 2.
And I'm the third one. Hey guys, what did the LAPD find on Chris Rock's person that proved that the assault at the Oscars was legit?
A copy of Cadet Kelly on DVD.
Nope.
What?
A set of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Wahoo!
What? Can you do that again for me?
A set of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Wahoo!
What does that mean?
Fresh Prince.
Prince?
Like Prince.
Yes, like fingerprints. Fresh Prince. Fresh Prince. Like fingerprints. Because he was slapped, but also Will Smith played the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So they found Fresh Prince. They found Fresh Prince of Bel-Air on his face because he did in fact assault a man.
Okay,
live
gotcha.
on national television. And then everyone just kind of went, oh, because he started screaming at him. And then nothing happened. Chris Rock went home, and then Willard Smith won an award, and everyone clapped. And it was weird.
I did not see this live. I did not see this until a few days after, and I had a coworker today come up to me and say, "Oh, did you watch the Oscars?" And I'm like, "Nope."
No one watched the Oscars, but I did see the slap.
My parents said they watched it, and a couple people at work said they actually watched it and saw it live. But I didn't. I just saw the slap online.
Yeah, I just heard from a lady saying how she thinks it was staged. And that's it.
It was very much not, but...
I understand thinking it's staged beforehand, but then when Will Smith gets up and says, "Get my wife's name out of your fucking mouth," repeatedly on the verge of tears, it's okay.
Especially
also they cut it out. They cut the feed and everything. Like,
oh, yeah.
You know.
Yeah. But the biggest thing that really tells you it wasn't staged is the fact that they pulled Chris Rock over and he had a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, that was it. That was the...
Yeah. I should have told her that joke.
Yeah. If only...
Maybe we can redo it tomorrow. I think she's in the office too.
Again. So everyone's probably sitting there wondering, why are we talking about this? It's because, of course, today we watched the Chris Rock vehicle, the Disney classic Osmosis Jones, and I'm ready for it, boys. This is a favorite of mine personally. Love this movie to death. I don't know about you two.
I have watched Ozzy and Drix, but I've never seen Osmosis Jones.
That's so weird.
I watched this movie, but I saw a little bit of the cartoon back in the day. Haven't seen the movie since I saw it though the first time, and completely forgot that there was a live action portion to the movie. But as soon as it started, I was like, oh, it came back to me, and I was like, oh yeah, fucking Bill Murray. I was like, shit,
yeah, boy.
And then I remembered how gross everything that Bill Murray did in this fucking movie.
Yeah,
it's
I was like,
not good.
It's disgusting.
It was to a point where I didn't know if I was rooting for Bill Murray or not. He's just a gross man.
Like rooting for him not to die?
No, I was rooting for him to die.
Oh, okay.
You want him to die and leave his poor daughter?
I was not
terrible.
rooting for him to have a change of heart for that poor child.
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
Girl. Oh,
but
boy.
I guess I understand why they had to make him disgusting, because they had to have a vehicle for the medicine or whatever. And the bad guys, right?
Yeah, if he wasn't a disgusting person, the plot wouldn't make as much sense.
Yeah, like if we made him Craig or something like that. Because I know Craig, he's just like eating his fruit juice and stuff like that.
I think Craig would have survived the week.
He would or wouldn't?
He would have, yeah.
Wait, what? What?
What?
What? Oh, we
want to get to attention.
How are we doing this? We gonna jump in it now? Or we going beat by beat from the beginning? I mean, we can start talking about Thrax now. I don't mind.
I don't know what we're even doing today. Hello.
We're talking about Osmosis Joe. What are you, new to the freaking podcast?
I actually watched this movie.
Here's the spiel. All right, the spiel is we sit down every week and we watch a Disney property, whether it be a show or a movie or a short, or a celebrity sing-along, and
or
then we sit together.
Jones.
We sit together. I'm sure Osmosis Jones falls into one of those categories. We sit together and we discuss it as a group. Usually, some kind of summary, and then in between it, we like interject to just kind of bring people out of it for a second. Because if you wanted to watch the freaking movie. You're here for talk about One Piece. And
I'm done with it. It's done. I'm caught up.
It's done. He finished it.
Shit.
He finished
I'm
One
caught
Piece.
up. Not with
We
the
never
manga,
have to discuss it again.
but with the anime.
Well, no one even acknowledges the manga.
No, it's a lot.
You have to read for that?
All I see now is
you don't
spoilers for the
have to.
manga, and but yeah, no, we're done with it.
Who's spoiling the manga for you?
Everybody, the internet.
That's weird.
Why are you going on the internet?
The internet doesn't. It knows. The internet knows I like One Piece and just gives it to me.
See, so the
Like
only
in what way?
You guys don't social media like I do. That's why I social media.
Mine's a news outlet. It gives me information.
That's
now,
the news.
I see some Dragon Ball Z spoilers, but the Dragon Ball Z people I follow are all porn artists. So all I see is maybe like a cell, not cell, but like a cell of like Goku, and he's like, "Her," and it's like, imagine, and they like draw in Android 18 at the bottom, like blowing him, and it's just like, okay, so that's kind of half spoilers, half wanting to just see Android 18 blow someone. I get that.
I saw a really
that's
horrifying porn the other day of Frieza.
Why was it horrifying?
I didn't like it.
Okay, so was
good.
it horrifying or you didn't like it?
Frieza was a naked lady, and I didn't like it.
Sounds pretty good to me.
What if Frieza was a naked man?
Would you liked it more?
I just didn't like it. No, I was.
Purple nipples?
I don't remember.
Purple nipples?
Probably.
Craig, I have a question. When you see porn you don't like, are you one of those people that immediately clicks off, or do you kind of like digest it for a little bit?
It was sent to me in a group message.
Okay.
What kind of group of perverts are you talking to?
Yeah, what do I sign up? Wah wah wee wah.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Are you going to elaborate a bit?
No,
more?
because
You
I'm not
can't
allowed to
just
say
that
names. I don't know what you need to elaborate with.
Yeah, what do you want him to say?
I want him to. I just want to know how he stumbled upon this group of gentlemen that send each other.
They're good friends of mine. You
I
said
was
what are
gonna
you
say,
talking
yeah.
about?
I thought that they might have just Craig's on his social media all day. He just puts his phone number into random number
I have
generator.
a group of my porn friends who we just send porn to each other.
I used to have someone like that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he was older than me.
was that guy you played Pokemon Go with?
I mean,
Oh, wait, or
In the park?
was it the quote unquote doctor from school who gave you your physical?
no,
Quote,
it wasn't that guy. I don't know.
I thought it was nice you two kept in touch.
We're in a different time, a different place now. I never talk to that man ever again.
Aw, that's sad. It sucks when friendships fizzle out, but it just happens. People grow
Yeah,
apart.
you both got to put in the effort, and if that's not in there, then bygones be bygones, and let the world keep rolling to the beat of its own drum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, so the movie starts off with Bill Murray putting a chimpanzee in a headlock in order to get his egg back.
Dude, he was loading that egg up with mayonnaise?
Yeah, mayo.
Aren't eggs also mayonnaise?
Yeah, yes. Well, you
Are they?
make mayonnaise with eggs.
Is that how you make? Is that what mayonnaise is made out of? Is eggs?
Eggs and oil, and you emulsify them, yeah.
Really?
So he's doubling up on his eggs.
Well, sure. What do you think? Mayonnaise and egg goes great together. Have you never had an egg salad or maybe a deviled egg?
I've had egg salad.
No, I don't do eggs. I don't like eggs.
You're weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's about all I can say to that.
Do you not eat any
eggs,
breakfast?
I think.
Yeah.
I mean,
He does breakfast crunch wraps, and those have eggs in them.
I do, but there's enough garbage in there that like the egg taste doesn't bother me.
That doesn't make any sense because it's mostly egg taste.
I don't taste eggs.
Egg.
No, I can't even taste eggs. And it's a texture thing for me with eggs. What? What?
It's like 80% egg. You put egg. Okay, here is how you make a breakfast crunch wrap. For everyone playing at home, you take a tortilla and you put a heap of layer egg in there, like mostly egg. Like get all the air that you'd get it out is all egg. You replace the egg with air. It's like imagine Earth's atmosphere, and take all the oxygen out and put egg. And then you have potato and steak, and those are the people, and the rest of it is in fact egg. And you roll that up.
That the Earth can look like an egg? A hard-boiled egg with all the different layers of the crust of the Earth?
Yes, because eggs have so many layers to them. They're like ogres in that regard.
Wait, no, that was a few years ago, not this year. This year we're doing Osmosis Jones.
I love Osmosis Jones. So anyway, the movie starts off with Bill Murray putting a chimpanzee in a headlock in order to get his egg back from him.
His dirty ass egg that fell on the ground.
Which drops on the ground.
On the ground. It was in fact in a chimpanzee's mouth
And
for a good minute.
And the thing is, the chimp grabbed the egg without even washing his hands first.
Well, you don't know that.
I didn't see him wash his hands.
You didn't see it, but doesn't mean he didn't. Like, when have you seen me wash my hands?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I sometimes hear the
But I did it
running.
beforehand because I was eating a quesadilla.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I was making a quesadilla. And I was, the whole process was washing hands constantly. And then, because I was also handling raw meat because I was also making a meatloaf. It was a very complicated night tonight. But I'm here, and we're talking about Osmosis Jones, the movie that starts off with Bill Murray just putting a chimpanzee in a headlock in order to get his egg back.
Can we go back to you washing your hands? Because I need to know if I'm supposed to be washing my hands after every time I touch raw meat. Like, does it matter what type of meat it is?
When you're done touching raw meat.
Playing with raw meat, yeah.
When you're done touching raw meat, you should wash your hands.
You should be singing happy birthday
I
the
don't
whole
think
time.
you need to wash your hands between the raw meats, is what he's saying. But you're going to then touch things after you're done cooking. You better wash your hands.
Well, if you're going from like pork to, something fish, if people are special and they don't want their stuff to touch, you should wash your hands.
Guys, I think that...
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, but not if you're like, okay, I'm going to season the meat and now I'm going to wash my hands and I'm going to grab the meat again and put it in the pan. No, you wouldn't do that. You would wait till you're done.
Guys, I just received a text message from myself.
Okay, that's weird.
And it says, free message, your bill is paid for March. Thanks, here's a little gift for you.
I got that
and
too!
then it's a random link.
I got that yesterday too.
Did you click the link?
I'm going to say you don't.
No, don't click the link. But it was really strange, and I deleted it.
Okay.
Craig's smart.
Like, this has to be some kind of, like, new hack, right?
It also came from me. It was very strange.
Yeah, it's not hard to spoof numbers.
No, but it came in my own number though. Like,
yeah, and the thing is, it says it's from yourself because you're automatically added to your contacts.
Yeah. Okay. How does that change the fact that I say it's not hard to spoof numbers?
I sent myself a text one time as a reminder, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, and it went into that text log.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then you gave yourself a nice little gift.
And then I got a gift from so I don't know. It was very strange.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice of you.
So the chimpanzee was in a headlock.
Yeah, so Bill Murray puts a chimpanzee in a headlock in order to get his egg back, and then it's all in the chimp's mouth already. It's like there was a good minute of just chimpanzee on the egg, but he gets the egg out. The chimpanzee spits the egg out, lands on the floor. Bill Murray then continues his nice conversation with his daughter, picks up the egg, and proceeds to chow down like the fiend he is.
10-second rule.
10-second rule, baby.
Did they have to like train the monkey to do that and not eat it?
I don't know.
Do that?
I don't
CGI.
know. I don't wanna,
No, like I imagine, like
they
the
really
only
had
way
to train
to
Bill
treat the
Murray's
monkey.
stomach to not to be okay after eating an egg that came out of a chimpanzee mouth and landed on the floor for 10 seconds.
Like you can dress it up, right?
The chimpanzee, sure, but I
No,
won't
no,
like
no,
it.
no. Like the grass and stuff. Like you can make it edible grass and dirt, right? Like put in Cocoa Puffs.
You say that like grass and dirt isn't already edible.
I mean, okay, so it is edible, but like,
Yeah.
you know, or do they sanitize it first?
Sanitize the grass and dirt?
Yeah.
I
Or
mean,
do they like put in a replacement egg right before
I don't
he
think
bites?
you can sanitize grass and dirt.
I'm just what is I'm I all of it's real, all of it happened live.
Are you sure they didn't do
I
a
actually
stunt
heard
egg?
that part wasn't even in the script. It's just Bill Murray just went with it. That whole scene is ad-libbed.
Do people like Bill Murray, or is he one of those asshole
No,
guys?
people like him.
People love Bill
Oh,
Murray.
okay.
Yeah.
No, like I thought maybe he was an asshole off camera.
No.
Oh, okay.
He
Why did I think
seems
he was
to
a
be
jerk?
the same figure off camera as he is on camera. Just a
Wait,
likable guy.
Was he the guy who cursed at the new Ghostbusters?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what about him in the new Ghostbusters?
Did he curse at the
them?
new?
No, he was in the new
Curse at
Ghostbusters.
No, but did he curse at them while he was there?
Maybe jokingly. I mean,
I don't know what it means to curse at the new Ghostbusters.
He
I think
seems
half
like
of them were
a
children.
goof guy, a goofball. A buddy of mine, he's a regular at the shop.
Who?
I can't name names. You're not. Why you egg me on?
Don't fall into the trap. Don't. Hey, egg. Speaking of eggs, so
Eggs.
the movie starts off with Bill Murray putting.
No,
Chimpanzee
Craig has
in
a
a headlock.
story. I want to hear Craig's story.
I'm just saying,
Okay.
a buddy of mine is like a Ghostbuster, right? He dresses up like a Ghostbuster. He's part of like a Ghostbuster thing. I don't know, whatever. He went.
Is it LARPing or is he busting ghosts for reals?
No, they do like events. I think. Like,
Okay.
Does he have like the actual car?
No, he has that costume though. I think they might do like they might show up at like I don't know if they do hospitals
Wait,
or
he
something
has
like
a
that.
costume of the Ecto One.
Yes, he is. No, he's a In fact, he's a transformer, and he has. I seen this online where he has the what are those hoverboards?
His car's a transformer.
He has the hover.
He's a transformer.
He's a transformer, and
Follow
he
along.
transforms into the Ecto One.
It's so you've only seen it online. You've never seen it in person.
No.
Makes me think Photoshop.
Okay, yeah, probably
Makes
right.
me think that's not real.
So yeah,
Wait, he has a transformer?
No,
the-
he is a transformer.
underneath the transformer, he has his regular Ghostbusters outfit. Which I don't know why are we talking about this. This is not
Are we
part of the
talking about
story
the
at all.
robots in disguise?
You're the one who randomly went into Ghostbusters.
All I'm
and
trying
your
to say
friend-
is that he went to the Ghostbusters premiere, was there, saw Bill Murray, and Bill Murray just took some of his popcorn,
oh, that's fun.
and he was like, "Oh shit, it's Bill Murray."
I would
Am
have
I
been
thinking
like,
of
did
the wrong
you-
type of
did you-
transformer? I need to know.
What are you thinking? Like a pylon? What do you? What do you think?
Thinking of the robots in disguise.
Yes, the man Okay, so I think the problem is it's less of a transformer and he's more of a turbo teen.
What's a turbo team?
You know what a turbo teen is?
I don't know.
It's a young man that turns into a car after eating hot sauce.
I don't. I think I lost the joke completely.
There's no joke. That's a show that was on television.
Oh, okay. Fuck. Okay. Where were we going?
I'm trying to talk about Osmosis Jones, but Craig keeps getting distracted with his quote unquote friends, and you keep distracted by whatever's in the room at the time.
No, I just want to know what a transformer was.
All I was doing was trying to say that Bill Murray seems like a fun guy.
Oh, okay. Thank you
That
for
was-
He
establishing
sounds
that
like
for
a
everyone in the
criminal,
world.
a
That was-
thief.
That was what my story was about.
He took some popcorn.
So the chimpanzee was in a headlock.
Yeah, so Bill Murray, the movie starts off with Bill Murray putting the chimpanzee in a headlock in order to get his egg back. Because the chimpanzee does steal it and then put it in its chimpanzee mouth and holds it in there for like a good minute while Bill Murray just kind of chokes him out while having a pleasant conversation with his daughter, which really sets the mood for the movie where it's like, okay, Bill Murray is kind of this nasty man and chimpanzees is kind of just a sort of small ape creature. And the other small ape creature, which is his daughter, is very nice and worries for him because she's like, Dad, don't eat the egg off the floor. You're going to die. Dad, you're going to die. You eat that egg, you're going to die. And she's right, because as soon as he eats that egg, blah, 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 gets mushed up in his mouth, we get our main character, the titular character, the titular Osmosis Jones in the flesh. Boys, we're messing with a white blood cell here. And he's just sort of a beat cop. His jurisdiction is the mouth. You know? He's patrolling in a helicopter with his boy, Sergeant Other Cell.
Some other guy.
Some other guy, he doesn't get a name.
Wait, but what's osmosis?
What is osmosis?
Yeah, where does his name come from?
Oh boy, I don't remember. The transferring of water through means of something or other. It's
the spontaneous
Does it tie
passage
into
or diffusion of water or other solvents through a semi-permeable membrane.
there we go.
Does that play into the movie at all?
It's just his name.
Oh, okay. Like mitochondria Mike. Like they just wanted to use a cell term?
Yeah, basically, but
Probably.
Okay.
that guy sounds like a powerhouse.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay. So, yeah, he's a beat cop, but we gotta get these egg germs away. But we're gonna try to do our best, but we're not a great cleanup crew at all because I'm bad at my job.
Well, he's not the cleanup crew. The cleanup crew comes later. He's looking for, let's call them what they are. It's kind of like Border Patrol.
Okay.
But, you know, in this case, you know, it's just you want to keep the foreign bodies outside of your body because it can cause havoc, you know? Unlike a real life situation, we're talking about germs here, you know? Like everything coming in is in fact a bad man looking to harm. Okay.
Not always.
Get that out of the way.
There are some good people.
Again, we're talking about germs here. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm gonna cut it off right there. I cut off the analogy there, but I'll just explain to you. His job is not dissimilar to.
He's checking their papers.
No, more shoot on sight, which, granted, is kind of how that also works.
Because these are actually bad people, though. We know that.
But yes, in this
and they're also
universe,
not
because
people.
They're germs.
There's monsters.
Yes. Well, not monsters, they're germs, Greg.
No, some of them are monsters. They are monsters. They're germs. They're evil.
Are all germs monsters or are all monsters germs? I lost the flow of the conversation.
Craig would have to explain that one because I'm arguing they're not monsters, they're germs.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm done.
Okay.
So yeah, one of these little suckers sneaks in and Ozzy's all like, I got this. And he chases after him, even out of his jurisdiction, because he is a cop looking to prove himself, despite the fact that he's the lowest of the low. And we get this fun police chase. And then everything goes wrong because he tries to shoot him with his pistol and he misses and shoots a nerve, I guess.
Yeah, some kind of nerve. It gives Bill Murray a big old leg cramp.
A big old leg cramp. That's good. That's honestly used to be my reaction whenever I got a leg cramp. Just fall on the floor and shake it vigorously. Just, I'm going to die. This is the end.
They're painful, though. They're very
bad.
Like, anytime you get a cramp, they are painful as hell.
So I felt that when they switched to the live action and the man just goes down. I'm like, I've been there, Bill.
What was the situation he was in when that happened?
He was walking up the stairs. He tells his daughter, I'm sorry, we're going to have to move. These stairs are killing me. Dad, there's like 3 steps.
Wait, was this when he was bringing in his fried chicken?
Probably. He could have been bringing it. He definitely has fried chicken in the next scene, so sure.
Okay. But what's his face? Osmosis Jones, he fucks up, and then the LAPD or whatever is not thrilled with him?
The Frank PD.
The what?
Frank FPD. Frank PD, bud.
FPD. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. But. Okay, never mind. I'm trying to do sounds.
Notes? What are you doing? Oh, sounds? What kind of sounds?
Yeah. I was trying to do like the sounds of FPD. What would that sound like?
He went That's what he did.
No. What do you enunciate? What do you sound out?
Oh, you were
fooped.
Yeah.
Fooped.
Because when you all the police departments, the real life one, they definitely don't go by an acronym. They make you pronounce it all.
Yeah, like lapped.
Lapped and
Yeah. I don't know. And niped. I like niped.
What is niped?
Yeah, what is niped?
NYPD.
That's,
Nipped.
Oh,
that's
okay.
nipped.
Yeah, it's nipped.
Nipped?
It's nipped.
Nipped? Okay.
This is the dumbest shit we've ever done.
Yeah, so the is they're dealing with Ozzy.
Yes.
Because you can't do that, Jones. It's out of your jurisdiction. People were on it. And I will say this. If he didn't interfere, they would have caught the germ immediately. He caused a mess out there. I understand wanting to prove yourself. But you can't do these things. Law and order and all that. So he's like this close to getting fired. But as it turns out, William Shatner interfered on I don't even know what happened.
Is he the mayor?
Yeah, William Shatner is the mayor, yes. The mayor of Frank makes him take a cold pill. I don't remember why. I
think it's because he's being run against the guy in the colon.
No, well, yes, the colonic man. That guy's great. That whole scene is fantastic when you see the colonics.
Who's the guy who plays the colon man?
I don't know. I have no idea who
Craig,
that was.
look it up
Please
because
look it
I
up.
know it's someone notable.
Ron Howard, apparently.
Is it Ron Howard?
yeah.
That's amazing.
Yes.
That's so good. That whole scene is great because it's played straight like a political thing, and it's nothing but poop jokes. For like a good 2 minutes, just poop jokes all the way. And then he breaks a little kid's neck at the end of it. It's fantastic. Great movie. He did. You see him. He goes, well, it looks like change right around the corner. Isn't that right, Billy? And he like turns the kid's head full 180 and to look at the building behind him. And when you see the kid later in the movie, he does have a neck brace on.
Holy shit. He was foreshadowing. The scene with Bill Murray and the chimp was foreshadowing this scene the entire time.
The whole time. This movie has
Symbolism.
layers like an ogre.
No, that was 2 years ago.
Anyway. Yeah. So this was actually what I wanted to bring up too, because every time I'm eating something and I feel like go down a little bit rough, I think of Bill Murray and the fried chicken. Because he goes, oh, chicken going down a little rough. And it's the first thing I think about is Bill Murray eating fried chicken, and my life is miserable. I'm ruined. I'm ruined as a person. It sucks. And I also think of whenever I see a pimple, it's that scene that comes later on. My life is ruined. I've seen a lot of this movie.
Then his daughter wants to look in his mouth to see what. Why is she looking at his mouth and then he doesn't swallow the chicken? And he just got all the.
Yeah, he just has the chicken. This is a nasty movie.
It is a gross movie. Bill Murray is super disgusting.
He did it. He did a great job being just the grossest human being. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to bring up when my life was ruined.
Okay, so there's one thing that I need to know because I guess maybe I wasn't paying attention well enough, or maybe the story was hard to follow.
No,
but
it can't be that.
Did this movie have a love interest?
Yeah.
For Bill Murray?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought he was trying to get it with the teacher.
Nope. The teacher is married, has children. They have a strained relationship because one year he ended up vomiting all over her, and now she has a restraining order against him.
Oh, yeah, she does have children like Hurley, Swirly, and Ralph. Or something.
I'm going to say Hurley and Ralph maybe were mentioned because they're both terms for vomiting, but I don't know about Swirly.
And that was one of my favorites, Molly Shannon, who I love.
I don't know who that is. I wouldn't mind you explaining more of her.
Former SNL, but
oh, okay.
I know her.
Was she topless at a point?
Not in this movie.
I don't know.
Maybe in real life. I'm sure.
She
maybe
usually,
when she's showering.
She usually has small roles in like a lot of movies. My favorite thing ever is her role in Talladega Nights, where she is the owner of the team's like drunk ass wife.
Never seen it.
You've never seen Talladega Nights? Oh my god!
I have. I don't care for it.
I love Talladega Nights.
I don't like the man that much. That man who's in it, I forget his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, the elf man.
Yeah, I don't care for him either. That one movie, Stranger Than Fiction, very good in though. But everything else, I'm just like, okay, he's doing his thing. Sure.
I don't know what that is. I've seen the one with the children and the chupacabra or whatever.
You're thinking of Elf.
No, the other one. Whatever. Okay. Where are we going now? Did what's-his-face Osmosis Jones get reassigned to the nose or something?
No. See, what happened here was...
The throat.
So during this scene where he's swallowing the chicken and my life is ruined, the daughter's all like, oh, we should probably call a doctor. I think you're catching a cold. And the mayor's all like, oh, no, we can't have this happening. So he does an override and makes him take a cold pill. I forget what it's called. It's Drex. What does it matter? It's Drex, baby. So
Drexachloride histamine.
Let's go with. I don't think that's true. I don't think it's Drexachloride. Maybe Drexachloride. I don't think histamine's in there because that would imply it's for I don't know, allergies,
bowel movements.
Special agent drixobenzomethamphetamine.
There it is.
See, I got it almost.
You did not.
What
But
do you
anyway,
mean?
when
Drixanol.
this happens,
Drixanol.
David Hyde Pierce, what a guy.
Is that the Frasier man?
That is the Frasier man. That is Niles from Frasier, yes.
Okay.
I was waiting for more. I don't know why.
I just wanted confirmation.
Yeah, no, that's him. You're right. You got it. You nailed it.
Okay.
But yeah, once the commissioner, the commish hears about this, he's like, you know what, Jones? I got a special assignment for you. Why don't you go check out that sore throat and the nasal capillaries with our good friends Drex. I can't remember his name. Thanks, Craig.
Is it Drex or Drix?
It's Drix.
Drix.
IX.
Okay.
Drix. That's right. He calls him Drips. Insultingly.
Oh, but that's
Yeah.
what you say when you're like looking real fine, right?
Now you do. Yeah, he's got that drip.
Yeah.
Back in the early 2000s, when did this movie come out? I don't care. Was less flattering.
If I said that you were drippy, would you take that as a compliment or be offended?
I would be confused.
Oh, okay.
Personally, which part of me is drippy?
I don't know, like your face. Your face is looking
like
pretty drippy.
I'm having a stroke.
I don't know.
I would ask that I would please us get an ambulance because I might be having a stroke if my face can be described as drippy.
Craig, how about you?
I don't know what we're talking about.
If
Craig, you're
Richard
looking pretty
says-
drippy
yeah.
today.
You offended or are you going with it?
What was happening? Were you eating some chicken?
Continue with the movie. He
Okay,
doesn't know what we're doing.
He doesn't. I don't know what he's been doing. We didn't put him on assignment. He's just, as far as I can tell, has just been sitting there.
Craig, are you looking at Frieza?
No.
Craig, are you looking at Femza?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Wait, I thought Frieza was a woman.
Frieza was voiced by a woman, but is not a woman.
Is Frieza gender neutral?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
I've never seen a penis.
No, I think
Like I s-
Frieza is a dude. Because
Okay.
I think they
Frieza's
refer
a
to
dude.
him as son of King Cold.
Oh, I thought
Oh,
like
okay.
maybe
There we go.
Like eggs were laid. That's what I thought could be a possibility, but I
I'm
don't
thinking
know.
of Piccolo.
Oh fuck. Is he no, he's a he, right?
He's a Piccolo.
Okay.
They don't have. They're not Namekian women. If that helps, I guess they're just that. Like how do you define gender, right? Like I don't believe they
If
have.
there is none.
They reproduce asexually. So
Oh yeah, they do because
Yeah.
he throws up the egg.
he throws up the egg. Yeah, evil King Piccolo throws up the egg that becomes Piccolo.
Wait, if Bill Murray threw up the egg, would we even have a movie?
If he threw up the egg,
Yeah.
hard to say. Do you like the entirety of the egg? If he threw out the entirety of the egg, then no, he would not, because that is how our villain Thrax comes into play. He comes from the egg. Because when you see the cleanup crew later in the movie, they're like, oh, this egg is everywhere, and there's a big glob of it, and that's when they get iced in like a horrifying way. It is not pulling any punches here. You like the bad man like sticks his finger in the guy's eyeball, and then like these fissures form around him and he starts to bubble and ooze and he explodes. And I'm like, fuck, what the hell, guys? Come on, that sucks.
That's how you kill cells.
I get it's a little rough. And then he does it to a bunch of things. Oh, yeah, it was bad. It was, yeah. So
I think Rich is coming down with something. You better take some drinks.
Don't draw attention to it.
I just sneezed and I muted my mic, so I would.
It's just funny because it's funny seeing it muted though, because he's just on the screen muted, and you just see him with his head go up.
Yeah, but I understood what was happening and I rolled with it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
this is second sneeze actually. I saw one earlier.
Oh, you didn't call that one out.
Yeah, I know.
This one's special.
We're talking about a movie about
Jones.
Being sick. Okay, so
wait, we haven't even talked about how we're finally coming out of the pandemic, right? Is this fitting?
Are we coming out of the pandemic?
I don't know.
I know
My state said fuck masks. You can just go wherever you want without them.
Yeah, I understand. I understand everyone is saying that, and I'm just like, that's the fucking worst idea in the world. But okay.
I don't know.
It's like our numbers just started to go down, and we're just like, yeah, let's fucking go. I'm like,
I think everyone got it, and then, or at least I got it, and then we all just said,
It was. I believe that it's a little bit over 50%.
What? What's over?
A little bit over 50% got it of Americans.
That's me.
Yeah,
I got it.
Maybe.
At least 2/3 of us.
Holy shit! 66% of Americans.
But that's the thing. You can get it again. It's not fucking chicken pox. you get it again.
That's why we get more boosters.
It doesn't stop you from getting it. It'll help. Hopefully you don't lose too much brain matter.
Do you think anyone listened to this podcast while they were sick with COVID?
I don't think anyone listened to this podcast, period.
Oh, no, don't say that.
That makes me feel okay to sit here for like 30 minutes and maybe capture the first 10 minutes of Osmosis Jones.
Uh-huh.
So,
okay.
Yeah, we got a lot of this movie to talk about. We didn't even talk about Chris Elliott.
Wait, who'd he play?
Yeah, who's Chris Elliott?
The friend.
Is he his friend?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we'll talk to him later. But the thing is, I need to know about
has said
this.
in the past is like a disgusting human being. I think when we've talked about it. Chris Elliott being in something else.
Oh,
fuck! Was it Raymond or something?
He's
or
good at playing the nasty man.
Yeah, he is good at playing it.
He looks like the nasty man. Kudos to him. Like, I look at that guy and I go, "Well, that's a freak right there. He's up to some."
Well,
shit.
he every character he's played was the guy with the little tiny hand in Scary Movie. It was just like. Get all the giblets.
Oh my God.
And then he was wasn't he also no, that wasn't him in Harold and
I
Kumar.
remember he lived with his mother in some show or movie.
That was Everybody Loves Raymond.
Some sitcom,
he was the
maybe.
brother.
Okay, Raymond. Gotcha.
He was Amy's brother.
They do look similar-ish, now that I think about it. Right?
I really just want to point out that the man from Harold and Kumar was in fact the guy who played Detective Stabler in SVU, and I love that. That's just something I love pointing out.
You mean Svu?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, and Svu.
Yeah.
Who was the guy in Harold and Kumar? It's Christopher
guy?
Maloney. Holy shit!
Is that Stabler? Then yes.
It was Christopher Maloney.
He's talking about Harold and Kumar, the guy who wanted you to come in and fuck his wife.
Oh, okay.
That's
gotcha.
Christopher Maloney. Holy crap.
I did not realize it for the longest time, but it's like, oh, fuck, that is
I mean, he's in a crazy amount of makeup.
Yeah. He's also completely different than what I normally see him as. It's good, though. He did a great job being, a Chris Elliott type? Is that what you call him?
I guess. Chris Elliott. So
yeah, please, Greg. Take that ball and run with it. Let's invite us into the world of Bill Murray's friend, Shane's uncle.
All I know is there was a really weird part towards the end when they showed the dreams. Did you notice that part?
Okay, yes, of course I noticed
That's
that
like
part.
the end of the movie.
I know.
That's the end of the movie. We'll wait then. We'll wait.
Okay.
I was getting so eager.
I didn't know what else to talk about because he wasn't in the movie that much.
It wasn't that much. But when he did show up, he definitely had a presence. I think of two notable moments, but I guess we'll get there when we get there because one of them fucking it got me. It got me. It was so stupid and so nothing, but it got me good. And I was on the floor and I was crying and I was like, I wanted to end me.
Okay.
So my question here now,
Yeah, what's up, bud?
is the villain. His name is Thrax. You said
Thrax, yeah.
Thrax. Okay. So didn't he say that he was going around killing people left and right, and he wanted to like beat his high score?
He's trying to make it into the record books. He wants a whole section in the medical records, and that was
How did he?
Oh,
how
who was that?
like? How did he get from Monkey to Bill Murray?
Same way AIDS did, bud.
What? Are you trying to tell me that someone fucked a monkey and that's why?
I'm saying in this universe, there's at least two people who put a monkey in a chimpanzee in a headlock to get an egg back. The first person got AIDS. The second person got Thrax.
What?
What?
Is he competing with AIDS?
He's not. Well, technically, he's competing with all of the disease. Lawrence Fishburne. That's who played Thrax.
It was.
Who's that?
Oh my god.
Craig, what do I know him from?
I don't even know what to say to that.
You guys are both really bad when it comes to actors, but
I know
Rich, how
Lawrence
the hell do you not
Fishburne.
know
I was
who
gonna say.
Lawrence Fishburne is?
Toss me some rolls.
Cowboy Curtis.
I don't even know what that is.
Morpheus.
Oh, okay. Who's Cowboy Curtis? What movie
You
is
love
that?
Pee-wee's Playhouse.
I was gonna say, yeah.
He was in Pee-wee's?
Yes.
That
He
was
Cowboy
him?
Curtis. Yes.
What?
He was much younger.
I don't believe this.
He's in some of the John Wick movies.
Are those
A lot of
worth
other
watching?
things. Blackish is on that show.
Yeah, I would say John Wick is worth watching. At least
John
the
Wicks
first
are great. All three of them are
two.
great.
I wouldn't watch them like after another though, because they're basically the same movie again and again. But they're very good.
Like how would you space them? A week, a month, a year?
Maybe watch one, and if you're really excited, watch another one. But I wouldn't go the third one right after that, because again, it's the same movie.
Okay, gotcha,
Can you watch the
gotcha.
same thing over and over again in quick succession, but like 2 hours long each?
I don't know. Depends what I'm doing while watching.
Okay, well, how about watching the movie? It's probably
Depends.
okay.
Okay, continue.
So yeah, Thrax is out there and he wants to set the record. He's killed several people at this point. And he went from 2 weeks to a week. The last guy took him 3 days, but Frank's an animal. He's gonna do it in 48 hours at most.
Time's ticking.
But how do we find out about this? Of course, by oh my god! So this movie does an amazing job with the personification of the flu shot because they make him a police informant.
Oh yes, I love that. I love that so much. That was really
so
good.
This is a good movie, guys. But yeah, they go out to meet their informant, and he's in the back alley having pox fights, which is of course when he takes strains of chicken pox and make them fight for money. What else would it be? And then he shakes down a flu shot. He finds out that there's this new guy in town, the Red Death, as he is one of the first germs you see enter Frank's body. It just happens
Why
to be
do
Mexican.
I know that name?
What
What is the Red Death?
The Red Death is just a cool name. I'm sure many things have had the Red Death. I'm sure it's a play off of the Black Death, which you might know as the Ebola.
For some reason, I thought that's what the Native Americans had.
No, that was pox.
Oh, okay.
The small variety, not the big ones.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, continue. So wait, when does he become an undercover bad guy?
Well, that's what I was coming
Osmosis
right
Jones?
now. Okay, so once you find
Oh.
out this Red Death guy, Thrax, that's his name. They find out they got to go to the pimple. In order to get in there, you got to go undercover. So, of course, Osmosis Jones, he's a white blood cell. He can't walk in there. But luckily, he has a pre-established character here. Everyone, the world famous, you know him. I'm sorry, more like infamous. Craig?
I don't remember his name.
Come on. Weren't you in health class, Richard? He was the reason you wash your hands today.
Pubertus Ditonium.
Nope, that's not it. Big bad booty shaking piconosis. Come on.
Oh,
Come on. Read a
It reminded
book.
me of what was it called? We saw the movie last week, Big Fat Booty Girl. The cutie with the fat booty.
I
The fat Kardashian booty.
Oh, okay.
I
Gus
remember
is doing
watching.
a face
I
right
remember
now.
watching a movie with a bunch of children in it
Oh,
last
okay.
week. Maybe I'm insane.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay. Continue.
Yeah. So we're dealing with big bad booty shaking piconosis here, and he got the in. He's in there, and he's finding out this devilish plot. But and proving he probably proved himself a little too well for being the world renowned big bad booty shaking piconosis, because a guy gives him a congratulatory slap in the back to say, "Oh wow, I know you, good job," and it kind of blows off his disguise, and now Thrax knows that the jig is up. But luckily, David Hyde Pierce is here to blow a hole in the wall, and then set off a kind of a reverse nuke, I guess. Just kind of freezes everything in the vicinity, which is fun. And at this point, they now think, oh, we did it. We saved the day. But in the real world, you have Bill Murray trying to talk to the his daughter's teacher who has the restraining order against him because he ended up vomiting on her, to release that restraining order so that he can go hiking with his daughter because she really wants him to go, and it's going to mean the world to him. And while this conversation is happening, you have this zit on Bill's very forehead just like throbbing, and the camera keeps going real up close to his pulsating white head. And I'm sitting there with vegetable lasagna, which, if you guys aren't familiar with vegetable lasagna, it's a
Seinfeld episode.
It's a crusty white sauce, delicious treat.
Uh-oh.
But when you're watching this crusty white pulsating thing on screen, you go,
Kind of looks like my lasagna.
I don't want to. This sucks. I picked a bad dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And then it erupts. And
Can that happen?
Can a pimple erupt? I don't know.
On its own.
I don't know. I don't want to think about it because it lands on the lady's lip, and I'm like, this sucks. I put my lasagna down and I can't eat anymore because it sucks. The whole scene sucks. And then Ozzy gets fired.
Wait, what does he do when he's fired?
He goes sees a movie. What else do you do when you're fired? And then Craig gets to talk about his favorite part of the movie.
Oh, shit. Yeah, Craig, your turn.
Well, was it when he went to go see the movie and he sees like the
after he gets fired?
Okay, well, when was he looking through and he sees like the different posters, or was that what it was?
He's walking through it, but you don't. He's not looking at them, but you get to see them behind him.
And
the marquees for each one.
Worst nightmare or something
Worst
like that.
Nightmare. Yep.
And it was Chris Elliott getting married to his daughter, his little 9-year-old. I don't know how old she is.
That's why it would be my worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Chris Elliott marrying my little girl. Horrifying. It doesn't even have to be Chris Elliott. A Chris Elliott type? Miserable. However, my favorite movie was the poster next to that. It's like these let's say women in bikini with like a dreamy background behind them called The Girls from the Bus Stop.
I think I was too distracted by the Chris Elliott wedding to notice the next one.
I lost it. I'm like, come on, Frank. Why are you this bad of a person? Why are you so nasty? Oh, it's the worst.
Who were the girls from the bus stop?
Just so I assume it's some pretty women's he saw at the bus stop at some point, and he regularly fantasizes about them.
And we're supposed to be rooting for this guy?
I'm rooting for him to improve.
Oh,
I'm rooting for Ozzy to get, the recognition he deserves because he tries and he does care. He is the low man on the totem pole because there was an incident which we talked about previously, where Frank did evacuate his insides onto his daughter's teacher. Ozzy was responsible for that because he saw Frank eat an oyster that was a polluted oyster. That's some not Nimrod kid. I don't want to be mean to him, but he was the slow kid in the class. They did say that he's slower. We gave him this project to do with the oysters, and God bless him. I'm sure he started this morning.
That's what I'm telling you. That was Molly Shannon. Great scene though. She's just like, she says that. She goes, God bless him. You probably started it this morning. She's very good. And man, it's just, again, Frank being the nastiest boy in the world. He's just shucking that raw, polluted oyster. And Ozzy saw it. He saw this weird germ come up, so he hit the emergency evacuation button, which resulted in Frank becoming the laughingstock of the town, along with the teacher and the restraining order, which kind of leads to these problems we have in the real world that we don't really follow because they're not as good as everything going on the inside of Frank. So yeah, while he's there though, Thrax is putting his plan in motion because everyone thinks he's dead. They think he's done with, so he goes to... I guess he's in the brain at this point, right? He has to be. Yeah. So his plan is to steal something that helps regulate body temperature. I'm sure it's a real thing in some capacity. I don't know how any of this works, but he takes it, and then he escapes through the subconscious mind. And while he's back there, he's enjoying all of these movies. And
I feel like you had to have a science class in order to appreciate this movie.
Pretty sure we probably watched it in science class at some point.
We probably did. I know there are some things I said, oh, I know what that is. And that's funny that they made it that way. And I recognize that. In the moment,
like the powerhouse of the cell joke. That was great.
That was not in the movie.
I think next week we're going to have to watch the anime version of Osmosis Jones.
What?
I don't know if that's a thing or not. He's getting me excited. Oh my God, Cell's at work.
There's
you
like 2
dumb
seasons.
Piece of shit.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, Cell's at work.
I think it's at like 2 seasons.
I thought you meant like how they did an anime Lilo and Stitch or an anime Powerpuff Girls. There's an anime Ozzy.
There's an anime
You don't
Lilo
know about
and Stitch?
the anime Lilo and Stitch? Yeah, but
no.
I think we talked about it briefly, but I don't know if it was out yet.
It must have been, yeah. Because we must have talked about it. We watched Leroy and Stitch or some bullshit.
Oh, I mean, we watched a lot of those movies, I feel.
Yeah, there was one good one in there.
Sutichi.
Yeah.
The anime television spin-off of Lilo and Stitch. Who knew?
This looks like one of those, I don't know. Because, like, you know how the new, like, girls shows on Disney Plus or Disney Channel Junior or whatever? Like, these girls have very large heads and large foreheads. And this is what it looks like with the Stitch anime.
Stitch looks like Stitch, and Lilo, which is, I assume, Lilo.
It's not Lilo.
It's not Lilo?
This takes place in an alternate reality where instead of Hawaii, Stitch ends up in Japan.
Oh, I like how they kept like Lilo's doll or whatever, but now it's like possessed by a Japanese spirit or something. At least that's what it looks like. Am I crazy? Okay, never mind. Go on. Finish the movie.
I love Stitch.
We're almost done.
He's so cute.
Okay.
Go
back to the movie in place.
Should I finish or do you want to?
Do you want to finish? Bud, I'm only doing this because you didn't seem like you watched the movie.
Oh, I did, because at this point, he leaves the theater realizing, oh shit, Thrax is still here. Somewhere in the theater. I'm going to go find him. So, Osmosis Jones. Real world?
No, he has to get his buddy.
Oh, okay. You can go do this part because I don't know what happens.
he goes to the bladder, where Drex is about to be pissed out. Drix is about to be pissed out.
Wait, willingly?
Yeah. Well, he's time release capsule. He's a temporary relief. He goes there. He does his job. He's supposed to leave. So he was
like, are they forcing him? Or is he like accepting this as his fate?
He is accepting it because it is the way that's supposed to be. But he's probably leaving a little bit earlier than he should be because the mayor is forcing him out. The mayor, which also was responsible for Ozzy getting fired, also dispelled Drix. Says, "Get out of here. Look at your arm. It says you're done. So leave. You've caused a mess. So yeah. So they hang around and piss for a little bit. I just think it's funny because you just see piss. Like it's a background of piss. It's just an ocean of piss behind them when they're having this scene. And you see a sign that says, "Don't swim," because it's piss. And then he tells them, "I know sugar pills that cured cancer. What do you mean you can't fight this thing? Get on." So yeah, they get together and they go save the day. Meanwhile, you can go now, Richard.
In real world, I think that he wants to go to New York for the buffalo eating competition.
Correct.
And yeah, he's really excited. Daughter's like, but now we can't go hiking. And then he's all like, yeah, life sucks, doesn't it? And then him and his...
See, that's the part that I'm confused about. Like, I think she's going... Is this happening during the hiking trip? The camping trip?
I don't know. I remember that he was on the couch looking at like some weird football ticker. At least I think that's what it was up in his house.
Because I know he makes the plan to go to Buffalo, New York.
Yes.
And then he's also convincing... Maybe the plan for Buffalo is just a backup plan. And then he's convincing the teacher to just take away the restraining order.
I don't know.
I'm personally confused by this part because I don't know if this is all taking place at the same time or if this is a separate trip, because I don't know, because she always refers to it as camping. But at this moment, she's going... I don't know. She always refers to it as hiking when she's talking to her dad. But at this moment, she's going camping with her friends.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, which is it?
Yeah, I was really unclear about that.
Are we just going to... Because at the end of the movie... Spoilers, Frank lives. What a surprise. They do go hiking.
Well,
And
I don't
then
think
you
they
eat
went.
carrots.
She definitely didn't go hiking that time. That she was supposed to.
Okay.
I think she just called it hike. Maybe it was a multi-day hike.
Multi-day hike. Okay, maybe then. Because I
Which
really
in
did
turn
not
becomes
know,
camping.
And I was confused. Genuinely confused what was happening. Okay, so we're going to say she's going camping, hiking, and Bill Murray is going to Buffalo.
Okay.
I'm just asking you guys. Are we locking that in?
Sure.
Okay. Craig?
I honestly don't know
like
what
a
you said.
submarine.
I guess.
Okay. That's it, Rich. You can go now.
Okay. Well, Bill Murray and his friend, brother-in-law?
Are they actually related? I wasn't sure if they were just friends, and he calls him Chris Elliott. Yeah.
Can we? I need to call this to attention because right now Craig is wiping or blowing his nose with a napkin, and he made fun of me earlier for sneezing. So now I need to call this out. Kafka, you have the floor.
To call him out or to talk about the movie?
Either or. I feel like you yelled at Craig for sneezing, and now you can yell at him again. Or for calling out my sneeze.
Okay, Richard, why did you interrupt this podcast and talk more about bodily
I only
functions?
brought up the sneeze because the way you sneezed was funny to me. Because it was also because it was silent.
Well, he thought the way you wipe your nose was cute.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I appreciate it.
Can I get an apology?
I wasn't making fun of you. I just was bringing up the fact that there was a sneeze. Why were you offended that I brought up the sneeze?
On the bus,
and then I
Bill Murray's
apologize
daughter,
if you were
Shane,
offended.
is getting a makeover by her friends. They're putting little false eyelashes and getting her hair did and all that, and having a fun time.
Oh, so that's why she looks like that.
Yes. And while this is happening, Bill Murray is going through all the stages because at this point he is hitting like 105 fever, and he is loaded with beer because Chris Elliott says you have to get your fluids if you're sick, and beer is a fluid, so drink up, buddy. And then he has him drive all the way to Buffalo. So, of course, while his body temperature is spiking, he is also drunk and trying to drive. He ends up on the side of the road, and an ambulance needs to get him.
Why is that funny?
Because it's so stupid. The series of events that happens at this point is so fucking stupid. I lose it.
So they take him to the hospital.
Well, they're going to. They're loading him in the ambulance. They're loading him into the ambulance. And then one of Shane's friends goes, "Oh, isn't that your dad?" Getting loaded into the ambulance. And she screams, "Oh, you got to stop the bus." She gets out there, and the teacher's trying to stop her from leaving. And then Chris Elliott goes, "No, it's okay. I'm her niece." And I fucking lose my shit.
He did say that.
I just lose my shit.
He did. I noticed that too. And they kept it in the movie. They didn't give it another try.
No, that was it. You know what? It's better this way. That's so much better. It's okay. I'm her niece. No question. Everyone lets it go. I personally don't care what he says. I would not let a child near that man. I can know for a fact that they're related, some capacity. No, Chris Elliott. No to you. I'm sorry, not Chris Elliott, but a Chris Elliott type for sure. But yeah, she hops into his car and they take off after the ambulance.
Is that the movie?
No. I was waiting for you to pick it up again. It's your time.
Okay.
You were waiting for the end of the
hospital.
movie. It's the end of the movie.
Bill Murray's going to be on death's door. And I guess inside Bill Murray, do we have a police chase?
We have a police chase because at this moment, everyone knows something's up. Ozzy's there. Drips is there. And the mayor's aide, the love interest, is there, has been taken hostage.
Uh-huh.
And they're having a standoff at the uvula. You know, that little dangly thing in Frank's boxer shorts?
Wait, what?
He did say that.
It's a good line.
He goes, he says something like, it's at the uvula. You know, that little dangly thing?
He goes, no. First he goes, they're heading towards the uvula. Uvula? What's that? Oh, it's that little dangly thing. And Frank's boxer shorts. I got it. Let's go. Actually, it's in the back of Frank's throat. I knew that.
He says the other little dangly thing.
The other little dangly thing.
But or something like that, not that little dangly thing.
Yeah, something like that, yes. It's a really good line. And I just wanted to call attention to the wiener joke because it's a good joke. And then they meet at the uvula for the final standoff.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And he sneezes, achoo! And then they get flung outside of Frank somehow.
Okay, so yes. Well, so this kind of answers your question as to how the monkey got Thrax.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Does he just take him to like the boiling point and then he goes somewhere else?
Exactly. That's it.
Oh shit.
I guess so. The way he's able to make his escape from Frank, because it's established earlier that Frank is allergic to pollen.
Uh-huh.
And you see throughout the movie, you see Thrax with balls of pollen. He's collecting them. He's playing with them. And then
how's he playing with them?
He plays with, well, see, the way pollen is represented in this, and much like it always is in, commercials, it's like these balls with little spoinky bits coming out of it. And you see him, he's pulling it, and he wraps it up, and he tucks it away. And he takes them out sometimes, and he unsprinks it, just so you get the idea, like, oh, he's playing with pollen. What's he doing with that? It's the smoking gun, or the Chekhov's gun, that one. The other one. Mm-hmm. Just pointing it out for you.
Okay.
Then he puts his plan into fruition. He has what exactly he needs. He makes it to the uvula. He throws the pollen and says, "Later, bitches." And he flies off like a bat because Thrax is airborne, baby. And so is Ozzy. He says, "How is your aim, Drips?" And Drips is all like, "Better than yours." And he shoves him into his arm cannon and shoots him at the virus man. And they have their final shootout, altercation, Matrix-style shenanigans ensue on Shane's eyeball. I'm waiting for Richard to pick it up. He's been saying he wants to talk about the end of the movie. So you gotta...
I had a cattail in my microphone.
Care. Who? Yes, cattails are known for being soundproof.
Well, no, I
Rich
muted
just
my
gets so
microphone.
incredibly awkward though around the cat. The cat walks up and Richard's just like, "Ah, what do I do?"
But that's not what I did.
That's why the cat can stand being around him. Cats don't want to be with people who know what to do with them.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. What am I supposed to do with cat?
Okay.
Give it a good scritch.
So the Matrix-style shenanigans ensue?
The Matrix style and sorry, that's a tongue twister. Matrix-style shenanigans ensue. And then what's-his-face turns into a glider. And he says, I killed Frank, now I'm going to kill his daughter too. Or wait, did you describe that already?
No, you're good.
Okay. And Osmosis Jones says, you know what, Drix? Shoot me off into the moon because I can stop this guy.
Okay, so you're a little backwards. Okay, so I did explain the part where they went away, and I did explain when he got shot off. However, they do the fighting, and then when he feels like he's won, then he says, I killed Frank, and now I'm going to kill his daughter too.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you're
But
right
he already lost at that point.
Who did?
Drix. Wait, not Drix.
Drix isn't there
Drix is
anymore.
elsewhere.
Thrax, but he doesn't know that. He thinks he's won because he goes to stab Osmosis. But he just splits himself in half. And he gets stuck in the falsy eyelash. And that's when Ozzy knows he won.
Oh, yeah,
Because the
because then they
eyelash is
go
starting
into
to fall
alcohol
off.
or something.
Yes, he falls into alcohol and has a very gruesome death. It's upsetting.
Oh, it's because alcohol is something you put on the things to kill the germs.
It's how you
Antiseptic?
sanitize. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I get it now. What happened to Ozzy?
Well, this is the part of the movie I really like because they do the whole that cliche, that old trope of the life-giving tears, because the daughter then goes to Bill Murray's, at this point, corpse, because he has died, his heart did stop, and she cries on him, and that tear has Osmosis Jones in it, so it lands in his mouth into the uvula, and he has the thing that can save him. So it's just a fun play on the whole, do the tears and brings things back to life.
Oh,
and yeah,
okay.
he does. He they get the thing back, they put it back in Frank. Frank stabilizes, and he's fine. They did it. They beat Thrax.
But he was already
Doctors
dead.
didn't do shit though.
Who?
Doctors.
I would argue the doctors tried to regulate his body temperature, which bought them more time.
Okay.
The doctors were the real heroes the entire time.
I wouldn't say they didn't do nothing. It's like, what can you do? They did all they could. Help his body fight off what needs to be fought off. You want to do surgery on germs? Germ surgery?
Craig, germs are monsters. You can't tame them.
You're right, Rich.
Amen.
Can he eat the carrot now?
Craig? Yeah, Craig, eat your carrot, bud.
No, not him. Frank.
Oh, yeah. So the movie ends. We do a little bit of skip. Ozzy's now dating the mayor's assistant. The mayor has been demoted to cleaning butt goop. And, I don't know. Drix gets a work visa, I guess. He gets to stay longer. He goes on the hike with his daughter.
Long enough for the TV show, at least.
Yeah, so at that point, I assume Bill Murray pisses into a teen boy's mouth, and that's how Ozzy and Drix becomes a thing. I don't know how. Is there an explanation for why they're in someone else's body?
Is that the body? They're in a little.
They're in a teen boy's body.
Oh my god! How the fuck did that?
I don't know. Maybe there's like a pilot episode that explains it. I don't know if it's ever explained. Because he definitely mentions Frank. He has been in Frank. These are the same characters. They just happen to be in a young man's body now.
Who voices him in the cartoon?
I feel if
it doesn't. It's not Chris Rock, right? In the cartoon.
No, it's someone else. Same with Drix. You think they'd actually get like all these big actors to reprise?
I will say Disney's very good with that. I told you when I was watching the other shows, like the Tangled show, they got everyone back. They pay the money. I know this is quite a few years before that. Maybe Disney didn't have the pockets they did then. But what you told me, Chris Rock, and because I mean, what the hell is Chris Rock doing at this point? He's working on Everybody Hates Chris. He's in that. He shows up and does a voice.
I'm looking at the Ozzy and Drix like theme song because I feel if anything, like the theme song would have like described what happened, but no, it really doesn't.
Yeah, Bill Murray pursed in a young teen's mouth, and that's how our boys come out. Yeah, what are they gonna say? What are they gonna say? What? How does that gonna play out, Richard?
I don't. Not well, I guess. You'd be reminded of it each episode.
I'm just. Ugh. I don't know. I don't know what happens. I think I have to go back. I will make the
They're
sacrifice
sucked up by a
and watch all
mosquito.
of it.
They're sucked up by a mosquito from their host body and are transported to the body of a teenage boy.
Is that first episode or is that just established lore?
It says in the beginning.
Okay, I'll believe that. It's better than. It's either that or maybe Bill Murray stole this teen's egg and then put it in his mouth, and the team got him in a headlock and trying to get his egg back from Bill Murray. It's either that or he pissed in it. Turns out it was mosquitoes.
Like, I'm just thinking of the scenario here. Like, were they originally like going up to wherever the mosquito landed and be like, we're gonna fight this thing, kill the germs, and then the mosquito just kind of like won and sucked them up?
I'm going to say what happened was they were okay. So Ozzy and Drix were deep undercover fighting malaria.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's how they encountered the mosquito. And in order to prevent the malaria to get into Frank's body, they had to go into the mosquito.
Is the kid, like, do we see the kid in the series?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
It does the same thing where it's like, oh, here's the person stuff, and then here's the boy stuff.
Wait, but is he cartoon or real life?
It's all cartoon. It's all animated.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But it's, that's why they put him in a teen boy, so it's more relatable. He goes through puberty. He goes on dates. He gets the stuff with the drugs. They give it like cigarettes and shit. They do all that, all 9 yards.
Can I just say that Kathy Najimy, who we reference a lot on the podcast, is actually in the Ozzy and Drix show?
I'll believe that.
She's in everything.
She's great.
I saw Jeffrey Tambor too.
He's great
Who's
too.
That? Oh, okay.
You know him from Arrested Development.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would.
He was also in Tangled and the Tangled show.
Rich, I think you got to watch an end credits once in a while, or an opening credits.
Maybe watch the whole movie if you can,
or watch a movie. Yeah, I know you're right. He doesn't usually watch anything.
Yeah, you're asking.
You have to admit, I did a good job on this one.
Koska did all of it. What are you talking about?
I was going to say, I kept trying to toss it to you, and I got real quiet, and you would just sit there.
What? Sorry. Okay.
Like, I do my best not to be the main focus of this because I know I can sit here and I can talk about whatever I want for like 2 hours. I don't need you guys, but I want you guys.
That's why I want to be here. I just want to be wanted.
Well, do something to be wanted then.
I'll watch the next movie. I'll even pick it. Do you want me to pick the next movie?
You could no, yeah, we ended up with Cheaper by the Dozen last time you picked it.
Oh, yeah. And well, you picked this one, so I guess
I did. It was
maybe
good.
Craig's up to pick the next one.
Craig, you want to pick the next one, bud?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Craig, give it to me. Toss it to me.
Rich can pick.
Kosker, are you okay with that? Or are you going for an interception?
We'll see what happens. I'll hear the first 3 letters that come out of your mouth, and if I need to stop, I'll stop it.
Do you mean syllables or letters?
Letters.
I just want to see the cat again.
C-A-D.
What? No, don't spell it. You're supposed to pronounce it, but like while you're saying it, I'm gonna.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I forgot that it was a running theme for the episode.
Richard, what are we watching next week, bud?
CAD.
What is that? Like a math thing?
No. Ethka. L.
Right. Richard, you're sounding a little droopy there. I think you're having a stroke.
No, drippy.
Whatever.
You're drippy. Cadet Kelly.
Oh, it's a good one.
Yeah. See,
yeah, good choice.
I'm proving that I should be wanted, and I am wanted. Right? Dunce number 1, signing off. Good night and good bless.
I'm Craig Stu, and I'm leaving too.
And I'm the third one. When the monkey takes your egg, maybe just let him have it. That or sell the rights to Disney and they'll make a movie, gosh darn it.
Bro, it's like 7 a.m.
Today's the day, Mom. They're posting the cast list for the school play today.
Get it? Like it's a curtain?
Tough crowd.
I've got some breaking news. It's an open audition. They're making Lilo and Stitch a Broadway musical.
Where would we even sleep? What about your aunt, the Broadway actress?
You were the only toddler whose first word was me.
Let's cast a musical. Does anyone have a special skill they'd like to demonstrate?
I can do Fiddler on the Roof style knee crawls.
This I have to see.
Mazel tov! Oh my gosh, my pants. Does anybody have any extra shorts? I'll make you proud of me.
Okay, Nate. That's all we're gonna need.
Forget New York. I'm just trying to survive 7th grade.
I love that you're still acting. You remind me of, like, me.
You're literally all I want to be when I grow up. 3 weeks on Broadway, an apartment in New York.
Queens, but...
I'm about to go out.
You're 100 times funnier and quicker than I am.
About to go out.
Doesn't he look like the kid that went viral on TikTok?
I didn't know you could do all that.
Find your light.
You're insane. I'm theatrical.
Hold up just a second.
Sorry, I thought we were alone.
You guys are so weird. We know. I'm about to go out.